All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
Yep. Victorious.
Very good win.
In all formats.
Yes.
Men, women, and anything in between, you could say.
You could say that.
We're not going to judge. We don't judge here.
Well, a little bit.
We hate, but we don't judge.
I'll judge. I'll do the judging for both
We
of
hate
us.
you, Siraj.
Yeah. Hate. Hate's a strong word, but
Heavily dislike.
no, I'll use hate.
Like he lectured me and then, I hate him. Lovely.
No, I'm just emphasising that
The hatred.
it's
It's
a
a
strong
genuine
word.
hate.
Like, I know it's a strong word, but I mean it.
Do you hate Coley?
Yes.
That's a no because you hesitated.
I feel like Coley is a necessary evil.
Do you somewhat agree? Is it weird that he's becoming the likeable bloke in this team?
Yeah, I feel like that's a reflection of the other people in the team rather than a reflection of him mellowing down because he's still
weird.
He's still a cunt. Let's face it. But
see how awkward he felt when Travis Head got sent off.
Yeah, he
felt very awkward. The poor camera shot was so uncomfortable to watch. He's like, stop it, stop. He just scored.
Yeah.
He scored 140.
But he's still carrying on. So fuck him.
Yeah, trauma.
Yeah, I can't think of a good bloke in the Indian team, to be honest.
Well, there is one, but he's not in there. Our man.
Oh, yeah, but he's even the way he was acting.
The appeal was funny.
The way he was acting, Sarfraz is the name.
To be fair, I like Bournemouth. He's pretty mellow. He's just
but he's a chucker, so you know.
Well, I guess we're getting into other realms, aren't we? Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, eh?
Adelaide Test. What a backdrop, really. What a place to play cricket.
How good is the Adelaide Test?
It's regardless of the result. What a place to play some cricket. Awesome.
Before we get onto the cricket, though, I am a bit thirsty.
You're on a solo mission today.
Yeah. So I've got the pink clouds. I like it.
Pink clouds. Yeah, I saw it and I thought that's Will.
That's
Will. Could be 7 years out of date, but it is Bilson's. So
that's all right. That's all right. Pink clouds, and there are in fact pink clouds on the can, which I like.
So and I've got a water because
there's no false advertising. And I'm keen for your rating. What you think of your drink?
10. Right now, I've had about 6 kilos of meat. So anything water wise, winner.
I'm intrigued by this. Does it actually have a flavour, or is it just pink clouds? There
pink
you go.
Cloud. Like it's those lollies, pink clouds. Here we go. The sip of one.
Ooh, that's a pink cloud. Wow. It is. It's
spot on. There you go.
I don't even know what the flavour is, but it's a pink cloud.
It's a pink cloud.
It is a pink
Where's
cloud.
that rank on your Bilson's ladder?
That's up there. I
Because you enjoyed the pineapple.
I couldn't stomach a lot of them because they are quite sweet.
A throwdown. A change up.
But it's a nice little kind of in-between drink, I reckon.
A change of ends.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just as you kind of, you get to about the 79th over and you just want that one more over in before the new ball.
Bit of Travis Head.
You throw in this, I reckon.
Little change up. What are you giving that out of 10? What's that? What's the rank?
I really like it.
Yep.
You're
high on this.
I'm
I can
high.
See the look.
The thing that lets it down, I think, is I don't think I could have 8 of them.
Yep.
Right?
No, of course.
You
like 8 of them. You like things in 8.
But after, yeah. I think, well, as they say, if you don't do 8 of them, there's no point doing them at all, is there?
What the fuck?
But
what weird Bible are you reading? Thou shalt take 8.
But I don't know, because after like the first couple of sips, I'm enjoying it. So maybe I could do 8.
It's a sipper.
Well,
we'll come back to it. See how you feel by the end of the can.
And I think it needs the test.
Yeah,
it
needs the full length.
Yep. It needs to stand the test of time.
Yep. Okay.
But at the moment, I'm a sort of 8.5 for it.
Yep. Lovely.
I'm big on it.
That's a nice start. That's a good start.
It's a good start. It is very sweet.
That's very warm. Cloud.
Which is
it's
very cloudy.
Yep,
like
yep.
it's good. It's light.
It's very cloudy.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
How we go.
See.
Scores. Do you want to pull them up? Because I cannot remember unless
for the cricket.
Too many cricket games.
Cricket's
England,
cricket's been
South
cricketing.
Africa, and Sri Lanka, and
we don't care
Pakistan
about them. We beat India, and that's all that matters. So, but how good is Adelaide?
We're just going to bring up the fans want to know. 0-2 on the tosses.
Yeah, look,
you got a steep hill to come. Like you can't be wrong. That's it. You've had your 2.
Yeah.
First 2.
We'll put the house on Cummins.
You're going.
Next.
You're still sticking with
Hey,
Cummins.
I've got to now.
You're not going Sharma.
Nah, he's not losing
Just as
3 in
a-
a row. He's not losing 3 in a row. Because
Play that music right now.
put the life savings on it. It's better odds than crypto at the moment.
We'll get back to that.
Don't worry about
I just had to bring it up before the scores.
and we'll get onto crypto actually because it's I'm having a little dabble in it.
Fuck's sake.
And I'd like to get some.
You're about 8 years too late, but that's all right.
I'd like to get some thoughts on it.
You're so late.
Well, some are saying it's too early.
What, the one guy with 200 subscribers trying to build a platform, unemployed.
The time is now. That's what they're saying.
There.
Trump is in. He's a big fan of it. It's gonna skyrocket. They reckon.
Anyways,
But we'll get into that a
we
bit
pumped
later.
India.
We did.
We lost the toss.
Lost the toss.
I was very
That's all we
nervous.
lost. That's it.
I was very
It
nervous.
was all uphill from there. And I think that was a masterstroke from Cummins. You can look at it as a way of he lost the toss. But I think he won the toss.
Shut the fuck up.
I think he knew what he was doing with the revelations that he
You
was
said
getting.
he was going to work on that though. So
He did, and what he did is everyone was thinking that he'd use that to his advantage to win the toss. What he did, he lured India into a false sense of security. Let them choose.
Time out. Why would you not then pick Rohit for your side bet?
Because
Knowing
it's-
this, you
I
obviously knew this.
didn't know this.
Oh.
This is just a stroke of
It's just-
genius from
it's-
Cummins that even I couldn't see.
Captaincy genius.
Even I could not see. So that's how good it was.
Smoke screen.
That's
You
it.
couldn't see
It
nothing.
fooled me.
Fuck, you
And-
talking some shit.
And,
I love it.
And Rohit sitting there, first game back at captain,
Bamboozled.
and now he's got a decision to make. He didn't want
Yeah.
to make the decision.
True. He probably didn't know what to do.
That coin landed heads. He's fuck. I wanted tails. I wanted Cummins to make the decision here. I don't know what to do. Do I bat first and get bowled out before dinner?
Yep.
Or
Dinner.
before dinner?
Love that. Dinner.
And he likes his dinner, Rohit. So
Yeah, fuck. Look at the size of him.
that's it.
He's a rough rig, and we appreciate that. There needs to be
Or-
more of them.
Or does he win the toss? Does he bowl first
Mm.
and get pumped by Travis Head?
Well,
It was a big decision for him. He didn't know what to do. He cracked under the pressure. And at that moment, at the toss, is where we won the game through a brilliant decision from Cummins, getting those revelations right.
Not the fact that Stark was in career
Nah,
best form, like I said.
No.
Great prediction by yours truly.
Very good.
I just
very
had a feeling. Pink
Mm.
ball, he revs
Yeah.
up. Let's get into it.
Let's get into
First
it.
ball of the test.
What do you think of the day-night concept? Because I've heard a lot of
I like it.
both back and forths about, like, some people like it, some people don't like. Surprisingly, a lot of the Indians don't like it after getting smashed.
I dare say if they won, they'd be
oh, yeah,
fucking wanting
like
the
this-
day
this
night
is-
for the
this
rest
is
of
the greatest
series.
thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it from a viewer's point of view. I don't know if the players would much enjoy the fact that it's almost impossible to bat.
Mm.
And if a bowler just puts it in the right spot, they're going to take wickets.
Yeah.
But as a fan of the cricket, as a viewer
Yeah.
of the content, enjoy it.
I
I'm
love
on
it.
the couch. It's late. It's 10:30. I'm at work and it's still on.
Yeah.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
I'm watching it with me clients.
I love
good.
it. Or you get home from work, it's still on. Otherwise, if you're working a 9 to 5 job, by the time you get home, the cricket's over. You've missed the whole day.
Yeah, you've usually missed out the whole day.
Whereas you
True.
get home, there's still another whole
A whole shift.
shift.
Whole shift.
Possibly two. You could get a double shift.
I
in.
start at 3 and finish at 10. I see the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I can watch a bit when I'm at
It's-
work, so I like it.
And the sunset, and then the different
Being Adelaide
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And then the different dynamics of obviously batting under lights, and you have that challenge. The pink ball, it seems to just glow on the TV screen
Yeah,
a little bit more.
It looks
It's
better.
just-
The scene's a bit lower.
It excites me a bit more than Test cricket when I'm working because
Yep.
it suits me.
Yep, I'm with you.
Whereas I think when I'm off work, the Boxing Day Test and the Sydney Test, I'm not working. I want it during the day because I want to be
Yeah.
able to wake up. I don't want to be waiting around
It
till
suits
3
your
o'clock.
schedule.
It's
is what you're trying to
it's
get
all
at.
about me.
It should be. You're the viewer of the
well, that's it.
content. So
That's it. As the viewers, we should have
I like I think
what we want when we want.
I think Indian fans like it too. It's
Well, it's good for their time zones as
just
well.
the
I
fact
think.
that they got
So,
beat. Like it
yeah.
happens.
Yeah, they
You
got.
can't win them all.
You win some, you lose more.
Exactly.
So
And we've been saying that for 64 episodes
That's
now.
it.
So Yeah, we've lost a lot, haven't we?
We have.
Plenty.
I think we won like three
We
episodes.
went on like a 3-episode streak.
And that was
And
it.
then we're just being deep. Well, I got the -50. We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll
First ball of the test match. What do you think?
it
Unplayable.
was very good. It was a good start.
That could have been prime Kumar Sangakkara. He's out.
No, he'd get a little tickle on it, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah. It was just set up beautifully. Like the last test match, obviously Jay Aswali,
Sorry, Taylor Tubbs.
as Tubby would say.
Jaswali.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He obviously smashed us around. He was carrying on to Stark. Oh, you're bowling too fast? Shouldn't do the accent, but anyway, I did it.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
it might.
It's
Yep.
been done.
The episode's finished. Thanks for listening. Yeah, but he said.
He said that.
Is it? Can you bowl a bit faster, or is
bowl a
that
bit
is that all you
faster.
got?
Well, he bowled fast. He was a bit late on it. He was
A
a bit
bit.
late on it, so you know,
He couldn't get his
there
front
you
foot
go.
out the way. Fucking hell.
blown his pad off and
Yeah, great ball.
yeah, didn't even review it, which I thought was a very un-Indian thing. Actually, I was surprised by that. I guess it shows that maybe he's not in the same class as his teammates in terms of being a cunt,
I think he just knew he was fucking
or
out
it was
by,
just absolutely plum. And
yeah.
I think who was at the other end? KL Rahul.
And I think KL was pretty cool.
I think he pretty much told him, mate, you're
Well, did you see him as soon as he
you
walked
go
up?
on.
He goes,
I think you better start going, mate.
the shake of the head said everything
Yeah.
from KL for me. Like, I think KL's pretty level-headed too.
Yeah.
Like, he's very
He
embedment of the team.
He
sort
is
of guy.
quite likable, actually.
Yep.
I think he's the one we were speaking before.
Good salad.
Is there anyone good in the Indian team as a bloke?
Yep.
And I think he might be KL Rahul. I think I could have a beer with him. I don't know if he drinks, probably not. But if he does, I reckon I could tolerate a couple beers with him.
Yep. Tolerate. What?
I
I'd love a few beers with Pant. I think Pant
no, I
would get
don't.
a bit loose.
I don't know if I could tolerate that.
Hey, he gets on the sauce. Wild things happen.
I reckon he could just be a pest.
Oh, he'd be a pest.
He could, yeah.
But you could deal with him for one night.
Oh, a night.
Yeah.
I reckon I could last.
See, I think Lime would be a pest on the piss, but he'd be fun for one night. Head would be a pest. We love Head, but he'd be a pest.
Nah, that'd be right. Pant, I don't know.
I
Something
think
about
Pant
him.
he'd have some ticker.
Yeah.
He'd
Anyways, wouldn't like him to drive me home afterwards though.
or his personal driver for that matter, because it wasn't even him, was it? Didn't he have a personal driver that night?
Oh, no, I think it was him.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, whoops.
Yeah.
Star took a 6-5.
Don't let him be the designated
Yeah.
driver.
Yeah, Pant, get on the piss. Pant, get on the piss. You got paid $6 million. Get on the piss. Anyway, Star cooked 6.
Yes, he did.
He just
Fantastic.
dominated the first innings.
He was hooping the ball around corners.
And I think Boland, your man, you called
Mm.
it. You thought he was going to be
Yeah.
a nice little shoe-in.
Yeah.
I think he was perfect.
Yeah.
Just hit that top of off length
Yeah. He just did his thing.
and peppered him.
Yeah.
The inside, he just kept that line constantly. It was...
And then, with the pink ball doing pink ball things, he just got a little bit of movement.
That's all you needed, but
and
it's
that's
great
all.
bowling.
Yeah.
Cummins, he always gets a breakthrough wicket. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter when we need him.
Mm.
Oh, breakthrough. Cummins is on. Sweet. Like, we just bowled the absolute lights out. Like, it was... I think India batted poorly.
I thought Lyon bowled well.
Yeah, I think...
I was talking him up, saying what a good game
Player of
he
the
was going to
match.
have.
Yeah, with a bat, maybe.
Yeah, I thought he'd be
I
in
think
for
they might rest him.
Yeah, I think so.
Those 6 balls.
Heavy
To
workload for him.
be fair, I think it was great captaincy, but... when the boys are on,
Yeah.
no point bringing Lyon on for a waste.
The only time I probably would have bowled him is when Pant came on in the second innings.
Early.
And
yeah,
he was kind of
agreed.
going off at the quick. I thought there was an opportunity there to bring Lyon on, and then just kind of almost tempt him, but like, mate, if you're going to go, have a go.
Yep.
But you're going to have to take on the field. He got him out in the first test, stumped.
Yeah.
So I think he missed a trick there. But apart from that, I think
it was great
it
captaincy.
was you couldn't really fault.
He wasn't really needed, was he? Like, at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's not like the bowlers needed a rest or anything
bowlers
like
went
that.
off.
So
yeah. Look,
Yeah.
India didn't score much in the first innings. We won't beat around the bush. They weren't good.
no,
They weren't.
they weren't.
I think KL Rahul was probably the
He was-
best, and that's...
He looked okay and ready.
he looks
He loves
good.
the 40.
Yeah.
Loves the 40.
Fucking everyone leaves him. Fucking he gets to 40 and everyone's like, see you, buddy.
Yeah. No, it's probably the best ready I've seen since Joel Reddy.
I think you might already have him.
What about Ready Steady Cook? That's a good ready.
Is it still on the TV?
It's got to be. What are
Is
the
that the tomato and capsicum?
Yeah. What?
Hey!
Otherwise, what are the kids going to watch when they take a day off school?
YouTube. They have internet.
Oh,
now.
they got that these days, don't they? No, that was always a shit.
Ready, steady, cook.
You take the day off, and it was either Judge Judy or it was Ready Steady
Yeah,
Cook.
well,
they were your choices.
Maurice, is it Maurice? What's that other one? Morin?
What?
It's like Jerry, but the budget version.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that was. I just want to talk about our batting. I thought two people.
Yeah,
Shout out.
yeah.
And it's not the two people you're going to think.
I think it's the two people that I'm going to think.
Mick Sweeney
Yeah, and Marnus.
and Marnus.
Yeah.
I know Travis Head scored the 140. I get that. I think Mick Sweeney, especially, and Marnus supporting Mick Sweeney.
Should have been out McSweeney if Pant could
if
actually.
Pant could catch and
keep.
get out the way. Mainly just get out the way. Like it was going straight to.
Well,
Who was it? Kale?
it was poor. It was very poor movement from Pant. Like he dived in the end. He didn't need to. He was going well down leg side for some reason.
Yeah.
And he got wrong footed. But he was doing. If you watch his movements, he does that all the time. So it wasn't a big edge. It was a regulation keeper's catch. Like he just had to take a step to his right.
Yeah.
And he would have got two hands to it. Probably wouldn't even need to dive.
Yeah. Well, that's
if he moved well. But
fatigue, I guess. Like really,
I don't think it's fatigue. I just
switching
think,
off for that 1 second.
I don't think it's fatigue. I think it's just he's just a poor keeper.
Yeah.
I've never rated him as a keeper. I think he's, as I said, his movements are very slow and poor. I just don't think he's any good at it. He can bat, but I don't think he can keep. So
Could you get KL back into the gloves, or
yeah,
because I think he's deserved to keep his spot, regardless whether. I think he keeps his spot.
Well, he can't be any worse as a keeper. I think.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
or you bring in Safra, our mate.
I don't think so.
As a keeper.
He'd be third string, wouldn't he? Poor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think McSweeney and Marnus won us that game. For non-cricketing fans, they're probably thinking, what the fuck? They chewed up 109 balls and 106 balls. Mate, they got through the hardest period to bat.
Yeah.
Of the whole test, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so.
Look, Marnus got 64.
Especially when Boomer was bowling well. And
ridiculously well.
or Boomer, as David
Boomer,
wants to say.
yeah. They can't just fucking 2 syllables. It's not that hard. Yeah, but that was the thing. They survived. And they actually played some shots.
Yeah.
I think they don't get enough credit for that win. I know Travis Head's going to take all the glory.
Yeah,
I get
as he
that.
should.
As he should. He's got 140 off 141. Fine. But especially Marnus, taking his time against Bumrah for the next day, as soon as he got out, that's when he was going to start to open up because the ball had just died. The ball was dead. By the next day, they've done their job. The ball was fucking ruined.
Yeah.
And then obviously Travis Head came out and showed us why.
Yeah.
If you can just bat through the night, you're going to essentially win the test match. Look at Jaswali. He survived the night, came out the next day and just 160.
Yeah.
Piss easy. No risk. So shout out to Marnus. Shout out to our boy Mick Sweeney. I've actually been, regardless of the scores, I think he's looked good. And I just want to give you this. I think he's come into the hardest debut match ever.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Bumrah's in peak male dominance form. Like,
I still don't think he's an opener. I think he does look. I don't know.
I like him so far.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what I've seen. The eye test, very happy. And then we skill India again. Travis Head scores 140.
Yep.
Let's talk about the biggest moment of the match. Or 2 moments, really.
There was a few moments.
Marnus pulls out of a delivery because beer snake
came
fucking
through.
6 metre high beer snake. And as Shiraz, as some people are calling him, he's thrown the ball and turned around. No one's there because he's behind the side screen, which was even funnier. Like, to me, that was hilarious.
You just see the top of the snake poking out.
Yeah, so he was like, what the fuck have you pulled out for, dickhead? And the Marnus like, wait. There. So he's throwing his toys at the cot, and Marnus is rightfully pulled out because lights are turning on and off.
Yeah. What was going on there?
Turn the generator back on. But yeah, what do you think of the throwing of the ball?
I thought it was just a bit of a tantrum.
Do you think he should be fined?
No.
He got fined.
For that?
Yeah.
Or for the...
Both.
Yeah.
2 separate fines.
Yeah, I think...
He didn't really throw it at him.
I think all of the incidents, and we'll touch on the main one afterwards, but I think all of them didn't deserve... None of them deserved a fine.
Just move on. The boys are heated.
It's, shows the character of the bloke. And
100%.
I think he should be absolutely criticised and abused online as he has been.
He's going to get.
I'm all for that because there's consequences to your action. If you're going to behave like a cunt, you're going to get caught out for being a cunt.
The Aussie boys know who they're going to target in the field. Hey,
but I don't think it should be fined. I think it's
you got to fine for throwing the ball towards Marnus's direction.
A bit strange, but yeah, I think he's trying to act a bit tougher than what he is. Shiraz.
I think he was just up frustrated, which is a good thing. We're under his skin.
Yeah.
It's worked, and the crowd's already.
Jeez, he's got some big eyes on him though, doesn't he?
Bug eyes, big bugs. And then obviously Travis Head scoring the 140.
Yeah,
he's looked excellent.
Yeah,
he misses an absolute fucking.
Well, he should have been out on 70 something if Shiraz could catch.
Yeah,
but he can't. So
the funniest part about that is he gets it to probably his worst ball.
Yeah,
that was the worst ball, and it bowled full toss. He just missed it. Then gets sent off.
Yeah,
and the feeling around the slips area into gully into Coley in close, awkward, wasn't it? It was like stop it.
Yeah,
don't do that.
Like no one else was really celebrating too much because
he's fucking
got 140 and they're kind of already lost the game
off the same amount of balls. Like
and it was just a bit of like thank God. It was a relief. It
wasn't
it's like
thank fuck he missed one.
It wasn't a big celebration like, oh, here we go. Let's go, boys. Like, fire up.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't much firing up by anyone else apart from Shiraz.
Yep.
But he was very happy. Eyes were popping out of his head. Gave him the old send-off. Travis Head asked him, or just said, well bowled.
I don't think he did,
I think he said, well bowled.
He would have to say it like this. Oh.
No, well, you could see...
He said something, but I don't think it was well
I think it looked like well bowled. And then, obviously, Shiraz continued with the send-off and the celebration.
I'm like, he just committed to Shiraz.
It's staying there. Fuck him.
And
then, the carry-on occurred. And I think it was quite amicable, his response to the send-off. It was simple, but very effective. Fuck you, cunt. And I think that was well said by Travis Head. Again, I don't think the fine was necessary.
I think it's due to how many people are watching cricket now, and the stump mics and the.
But you didn't pick it up on the stump mic.
I reckon they've got.
You could clearly see what he was saying.
Yeah, they've got some access to those mics. It would have been pretty funny. I hope when Travis retires, it gets brought up. Fuck you. But yeah, Travis won us the game.
Yeah.
Marnus played a big part. Starting to get a bit worried about Smith. I'm more worried about Smith than McSweeney, to be honest.
I'm not worried about Smith. That was unlucky. He was caught down the leg side. It's one of those ones. It's not,
Yeah,
it's you can't read much into that. It's not like he got out nicking or
Yeah, that's true. But I'm still just a bit concerned.
Yeah.
There's something in me that's like, oh shit. Because I'm watching Joe Root bat normally, still scoring runs. I'm watching Kane Williamson score runs. Ben Stokes. I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone else is scoring runs except for Smith.
Yeah.
The Fab Four, right? Coley's even fucking scored runs. I'm like, what's going on?
No, he'll come good. Oh,
I'm praying that this is a big test for him. Like, I'm just...
I think, you can read into probably the way he got out in the first game, but in the second... you can't. He didn't bat in the second innings, and the first innings he, got unlucky down the leg side. I think it's a bit harsh. People being concerned about him based off that test. Yes, obviously he hasn't scored runs in the past, probably 12, 18 months. But I think people going off that test saying that he's out of form. He's obviously out of form, but I don't think you could base that around that dismissal.
Yep. So. We know the play of the match was given to Travis Head. Do you think that was fair?
Yeah.
I thought Starkey was hard done by.
No.
8 wickets. 6 in 1. Like, I thought he was instrumental to what we did.
Yeah.
Even with the bat. Like, it's fiery out the middle. What's he do? Cover drive. First ball. Siraj. Thanks for coming, bud. I love that. That was no technique. It was like, if I see a full ball, I'm going hard.
What do you think about the press conference that...
He lied. He lied.
Yeah, Shiraz was going on.
He lied. He's a liar.
He's a liar. Head's a liar.
Yeah, weird.
Very
I think
strange.
he's just trying to seem like the good
Yeah.
guy. Or not the
Yeah.
good guy, but I think he's trying to
He's
cool,
like-
cool the heat.
He's like, I got him out, and then
I have every right to.
He said
Yeah.
mean words to me, or whatever he said,
Yeah.
and then that's why I acted the way I did. And I'm like, yeah, righto, mate.
I think something even weirder happened to finish off. I think something weirder even happened. What do you think about Mitchell Marsh just walking?
Yeah, that was strange. Wasn't
Usually
it?
he's a big reviewer. He'll
Yeah.
review fucking. He's very Watson-like.
Mm.
He could be plum. He's reviewing. What do you think?
Very odd.
It was weird, hey?
Very, very
like for
odd.
him.
Obviously, he thought he hit it. And even the Indian players weren't really
They didn't
appealing.
really
Like,
go up. They were like,
no one really thought it was out. They were
Yeah.
just kind of doing an appeal because
because it was close as fuck. But
they love an appeal. But
I think he thought his feet or something as he was moving his foot. He may have thought, oh,
because the umpire kind of only gave him out, I think, because he started walking.
Yeah, well, he walked.
He started to walk and then stopped, and then the umpire gave him out, and then he kept going. So
Yeah.
it was odd,
Very strange,
very
eh?
odd. But yeah, obviously he thought he hit it, but he wasn't really anywhere near it. So
Yep.
strange, very strange. A lot of
Very-
strange things happened.
It was a weird test. It was like full moon vibes. There
Yeah.
was a lot going on.
Well, the Adelaide sky,
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Heading
There
into
you go.
Brisbane, 1-1.
Yeah.
I think this has been one of the most entertaining starts to a test summer here.
Well,
in
it's really fired up everyone now.
6
Like
years.
it's brought everyone into it. It's kind of brought the casual fan back into it.
100% it has.
They've got something to be proud of, their country.
Yeah.
And then obviously the stuff with Shiraz as well, that's fired people up, and
Yeah.
now we want to beat them a lot more than what we did before, which is always good.
Have you been reading the comments? I think you can laugh at
Yeah.
this. A lot of Indian fans, like I'm talking Die Hard,
Yeah.
Coley, King Coley, Cheat Australia, Steve Smith Paper, Sandpaper.
Yeah.
They're saying we don't want ownership of Siraj. Take him. There's been a lot of like,
Well, he's got a track record.
he's an embarrassment. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I've been reading a lot. I'm very surprised that they're not getting around him. they really dislike him.
Yeah.
And
And understandably so.
I mean, he took 4 wickets, but it was three of
They
them
were-
were
they were-
fucking
yeah,
poo. One of
yeah.
them was really good.
Yeah.
3 of them were shit.
Yeah.
The Aussie boys were just trying to push the pace, trying to get to bowl before the end of the
Yeah, it was
trying
a
to
bit,
bat.
yeah.
So
Yeah, he didn't deserve 4.
definitely not. Anyways, we'll
No,
move on.
Wouldn't give him 4 of anything.
Heading into
Maybe 4.
I've got some things I could give you.
Yeah,
4
maybe,
send-offs.
yeah, 4 swings on the chin.
Anyways, heading into Brisbane 1-1.
I've got a story about Shiraz.
All right, go.
Mm.
Yeah, I think.
He last
Take
time,
us back.
last time they were here,
Set
might have been last time or the time before. I don't know. One of the times. Must have been last time because he wouldn't be around the one before that. 2020. Ishant Sharma. Yeah. He's gone, isn't he? Is he? Yeah. He's still going around in the IPL and stuff though. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's been around for since Ricky Ponting in that 08 series, so long time. But yeah, no, I got a bit of a story about Shiraz. But obviously, last time he was here at the SCG, and there was a whole. I'm sure a lot of people remember the whole kind of racism thing where he stopped the game and
He claimed there was a
he
racist
claimed
comment.
racism. Stopped the whole game for 15-20 minutes to get people kicked out.
Didn't they use the FX mics to try and pick up if people were actually being racist on the boundary?
There was like
There
a
was massive investigation.
police and security. They interviewed the people sitting in that location. And
How do you know this?
cricket. Well, we'll get to there, but Cricket Australia, they came out. I want to clear my name first. Cricket Australia, they came out and they said there was no racism,
No
or anything.
wrongdoing,
There was nothing wrong.
just like banter.
Shiraz is having a sook, essentially, allegedly.
Yep.
But yeah, the reason I know that is I was in that group of people that got kicked out. I was just enjoying my day at the SCG, having a couple of drinks with the locals.
What happened for that? Did something happen?
Nothing happened. It was just because he was fielding at fine leg.
Just basic banter.
So
Like,
as you do, anyone that's been to the cricket, you kind of yell out the player's name. It's
Sajid.
like-
Yeah, you try and put him off.
So it was just like, Shiraz, something like that.
Yep.
Some bloke yelled out to take his shirt off. Nothing.
I mean, I've seen a nipple get sucked in the crowd, so 2 men.
and then a couple of others just Shiraz. I think he was getting knocked around. I think he was bowling and
Getting
getting smashed. Someone yelled out, "Welcome to Sydney, Shiraz."
Oh,
And he didn't
Scary
like that.
stuff.
He turned around and he's like, "Nah, that'll do. That'll do." That's
didn't they stop the game too?
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, he full stopped the game.
10, 15
He
minutes.
full stopped the game and he walked over to the group of people that I was sitting with, and he pointed us out. Was chatting to the security guard, telling him to kick us out. Telling the umpires came over and they're like, "What's going on, mate?" And then he was telling them, the racist comments and all of that stuff. And there was no racist comments,
Weird.
but so yeah, that was my experience at the SCG last time
Like
he was out, and got home early.
It'd be no worse than hats off if you hate, or shoes off if you hate Carey. would
Yeah.
it? Like just a bit of fun banter. Like hurts no one. Everyone has a laugh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a bit of a sook.
Like
I think he can
Sandpaper Smith.
he can dish it out, but he can't take it.
Like Smith copped Sandpaper
yeah.
Smith for the fucking next 2 years of his
Yeah.
career and didn't say a word. Just copped it. Usman copped death threats and won't get into that,
Yeah.
shall we?
Oh,
Lords.
yeah,
Oh, prestigious ground. We stay respectful. You
yeah.
beep and beep. You know it was bad if Warner snaps his neck. Like Warner,
Yeah.
Warner's got his brother's back.
I don't think it takes much for Warner to fire
I need
up.
to know
though.
what was said, but once Usman retires, he'll
I
do
know.
it.
I know what was said.
How?
Hey,
How the fuck do you know what was said?
there's been
Leaks.
leaks.
No, tell me off camera.
I will. I think I've told you.
Something to do with his brother.
It's yeah.
Oh.
Nah or.
Yeah, we'll move
or
on,
no.
move on.
Anyway,
1-1 heading into Brisbane. What are your thoughts about the Brisbane Test? We know it's usually a fiery clash. It's a bit quicker on the deck.
and
do you
the
think
curators come out and said it will
She's
be
quick.
it will be quick. It will
She's
be
quick.
bouncy.
They're trying to replicate
So-
Perth, which I don't like.
Which I don't think helps us.
Thanks.
Yeah, just prepare a dust bowl. I reckon
Can
might be good for us.
Can everyone just bowl with a red ball except for Stark? Can he just
He just
have
gets
a
a pink ball.
pink ball? The
Yeah.
seam on it is so different.
I hope they have the pool. I like the pool at the
at
Gabba.
the end. Yep.
That's always because I always watch it and I always want to see a 6 hit into the pool.
Yeah. I
Um,
asked this last time, but what are your predictions? Give us a bowler and a batsman that will stand out for you. It can be
Okay.
from India, but I know it won't be. You'll pick 2 Australians.
No, it won't
and
be.
That's fair enough.
It won't be because
And do you think the team stays the same? Because
the Australian team.
there's been some shouts that
I
Hazelwood is not good,
If Hazelwood's fit, I think he comes in for bowling, which
So
is
do I,
unfortunate.
which I agree.
But I think that's kind of it is what it is.
He
um,
deserves it.
And then
Well-
obviously if he's unfit, I think we're unchanged.
Well, I heard he's unfit. There's some yarns going around today that he might not
I've
be
heard.
good.
I've heard that little
Bit of side strain
a
coming
little bit
into
of
it now.
something, a little bit of a secret,
I don't like that.
secret stories, a couple of rumors
I
kicking
don't-
around.
I don't like it, dude. Leave Hazelwood alone.
Just little niggles.
He's my little panda. Endangered little guy. I like him.
Endangered.
Well, he's tall, but it's scary.
You got to look after your
He'd-
endangered
He'd say
species,
some
don't you?
stuff. He'd love to be in the 1990s.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. I could have a beer with him. I'd have many beers
Oh, yeah.
with him.
He'd be a fun.
He'd be a good.
Any of the country boys would be a good
Yeah.
hoot.
Yeah.
Like, any of them.
Any of them.
Anyways, what are your predictions? Give us 2. 1 bowler, 1 batsman. I'll give you 1 each so you can have a bit of a chance. Not go. Lion's going to be the best player to ever walk the earth.
I think Steve Smith is going to bounce back. I really do.
In what way? Best batsman on the test, or
I think he
just
scores 100. I think he scores 100.
first or second innings? Predict. Go hard.
First innings. First innings. I think Australia win the toss. They bat first. And Steve Smith. I think McSweeney goes early. I think Usman gets some runs.
Yep.
Usman, Marnus gets some okay runs.
Yep.
And then Smith really, really kicks on.
And who's your bowler? Who do you think for you will be that standout bowler?
I
Hey,
think
you can add a Hazelwood and Boland for the argument just in case. If you want to pick either.
I think Lion. I really think Lion. I
What?
know. Just based off
Yeah,
that.
we're stuck.
Based off that one over he bowled, he looked very dangerous.
I'm not going to agree with you, but I
No,
like what you're saying.
I
like what
I
you're
think
saying.
he always bowls pretty well at the Gabba too. He likes that extra bounce.
The extra bounce suits him. The short legs.
Yeah, which is I think different to Ashwin who bowls with more side spin, whereas Lion
was
bowls with that over.
He
He
was
was
shit.
yeah.
Poor, like,
What about his review? Talking about Shane Watson reviews.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's
I think he just did it to buy some time, to like in the sense
yeah.
get old mate ready and.
I think he
prepped.
did it just because he's a cunt. But
I think he's fallen off a cliff, like because I'm not threatened by Ashwin, but when he comes on, I'm like, oh shit, He's always doing something.
Do you reckon we talked about changes for Australia and we don't think there will be any, if any?
I've got a couple for India.
But for India, yeah, what do we think there?
Look, I think they'll.
Jadeja's got to come in, doesn't he?
I think they're lacking a batsman.
Yeah.
I think someone else needs to bat with Reddy. Reddy has looked amazing late into every day he's batted.
Yeah.
Even in tough conditions.
See, I'd drop Ashwin, get Jadeja in it. And I think that strengthens the batting as well.
Even if he doesn't bowl as much, you know he could... Like, Ashwin may have better batting stats, test-wise, but we know what Jadeja can do. He can change a game like that.
And he can score runs in Australia. Ashwin, I don't think he's scored many in Australia.
He just didn't look confident. And I think... I say this with the utmost respect. Ashwin's fielding is...
abysmal.
Like... It makes Pakistan look very good. Like, it's sad to say. Something's wrong. There's something not right with him because usually he's okay.
Yeah.
Whereas Jadeja, for me, he's one of the top 6 fielders in the world. He's
probably top 3.
He rarely drops a catch. He's probably one of the best run-out merchants I've ever seen, other than, like, Ponting Maxwell, in my opinion. I think Jadeja comes in.
Yeah.
And I think, big call, I think Rohit goes back to 1. And I think they drop KL down because I think KL can adjust to the difference in the order.
Where to first drop?
Second drop. I think Kohli might. I think there's going to be a lot of reshuffling for India.
What's happening with Gill? Gill's gone?
It's hard because Gill looked really good.
Yeah.
That's my issue. Gill probably looked their best, except for Reddy. Like when he was in, nothing was rushing him.
Gill looks good. He just kind of finds a way to get out.
It's tricky. I think they've got to drop. What's his name? Rana? What's it? I'm forgetting.
The bowler.
Hashit Rana?
Yeah.
He's got to go, right?
Yeah.
Do you add extra batting?
He's another unlikable bloke, isn't he?
Well, no, I hope they pick him for all 5 tests. Really?
Yeah.
He can't take wickets, so
he's rubbish.
Keep him in. And
Carries on when he gets them, though, doesn't
Travis Head licks his lips when he sees him come on to bowl. Yeah, but I think Gill, you're right. Gill has to stay, so probably KL drops.
Out of the team.
I don't know.
He's been one of their best batsmen,
I know,
but
it's so tricky, isn't it? Like, they're in a bit of a pickle because Shami's fit. There's doubts over Bumrah.
Is Shami fit?
Well, he's here.
He's on the plane?
He's here.
He's here.
He's been here.
Jeez.
Been warming up.
Lock your doors.
Yeah, well, we're good. Maybe not the women in this country.
We're not underage either, so...
Anyways, moving on. Shami, not a good bloke. We are well documented in world cricket. Shit haircut. Now he's got implants, so not a shit.
Not a shit.
I don't know. Gill was their best. You're right. Gill and Reddy were their best.
Gill, Reddy, KL. I think they've done enough this series to
But
keep their
Jadeja's
spot.
a must.
Jadeja, I think he's got to find his way in.
Reddy's got to get dropped for Shami. He's got to.
Reddy?
Too many fucking
Rana.
lines. Rana has to get dropped for Shami.
Rana's gone.
I know you lose something with the bat.
If Shami's ready to go, he comes straight in for Rana. And like Rana's done nothing with the bat either. So
that's what I'm about to say. I think Shami could literally score 4 runs, even if it's an edge.
Yeah,
I think he offers a lot more.
The concerns are about Bumrah though. If he's out, they're fucked.
Well, the groin.
The old groin.
And you know what's scary? He doesn't really have a labouring run up.
Nah.
There's nothing about it.
He's always injured though, isn't he?
Did you hear his story behind the run up?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts. Imagine if he had a real a Brett Lee. I think he could hit the 150s. If.
What was the story for the
So for the people that don't know, Bumrah, someone asked him, why is your run up fucking ferociously short for what you bowl? He's like, well, back when I was a lot poorer, we played on fields that were very small, and there were actually seats with the boundaries, and the boundaries were very short, about 25 metres, because that's all he takes. Not much. So he would bowl from the seats. Yeah. And that's it, at his home ground. And from there, they just said, why extend it if you can bowl the same pace?
Yeah. Well, they also said that they were looked at him and they're like, well, it's a bit weird, but they didn't think he was that good, so they didn't bother. Why
develop him?
Why put the time and effort into kind of making him?
Now he's probably the best.
Any good? if he's not gonna make it anyway, now he's probably the best bowler in the world. So
he was one of the best seamers ever.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Yeah. I'm excited. My batsmen of the series. You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this at all. I think McSweeney's in for a big one.
Nah, don't like it.
I like what I've seen. I feel like you just don't like him.
I like him. I just...
Because I think he's in for a big one.
Yeah.
He's had those innings to
I
acclimate.
just don't know. I'm looking at him and I'm just thinking he's not. I don't feel safe with him.
I don't feel safe with anyone except for Head. If we had 12 heads, I'd be.
It's a big night.
I just. Few send-offs. Shiraz will need some chapstick. Fucking hell. Yeah, but I think he knows what he's going to deal with now. And other than Bumrah, he knows he can survive. And he knows he can excel. So, respectfully, take Bumrah out. I think McSweeney could make some runs here. And same with Khawaja, but I'm picking McSweeney. I think the right-hander with their bowling suits it.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. Being a left-hander against Bumrah would be the fucking most annoying thing of all existence.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really stop what he's going to bowl. You have to defend. And if you miss it, edge. And my bowler, I think Hazelwood, if he's fit, or Boland, whoever is the picked, I think they're going to fucking kill it at Brisbane. I think that extra bounce, especially Boland, he gets some crazy...
Yeah, Boland could, if he gets picked, I think he could get bags. There's a bit of green on the pitch too.
Bags.
So
on and off the field.
Yeah.
Just the way the cricketers like it.
That's it.
I want to bring up something I saw online. Park cricket. You and I. This is our sort of territory.
That's where we
strive. I think he took a 6-for.
Yeah.
Comes off while his team's batting. He's lower down the order, I'm assuming. Briggs out, quite fit. He's got a shish up. He set up the shish. The old Lebanese smoke.
Yeah.
Full kit. Smoking it. He's
Good on him.
Just taking 6 bowls.
Take 6, you can do what you want.
Bat and low down the order. Rig out.
Yeah.
Fucking good stuff, I reckon.
He's not doing square leg.
Nah, definitely not. I think he's earned the right to sit there for the rest of the day.
Not doing some scoring.
No. That's you and I business.
Boys, we need a score.
It's one of these odds. Oh, square leg, deal. Yeah, I'm coming.
I just got to go to my car.
I'm just going to get a feed.
Yeah.
See you in 25 minutes.
Got to pad up.
You're batting 12, mate.
Yeah, got to pad up.
I'm sorry.
Might be collapse.
The Australian women are dominating. They've dominated India 3-0.
Yeah.
Fucking all the girls have stood out. I've got the stats there if you want to ping them off for me.
Yeah.
Game 1.
Game 1. We don't have game 1, do we?
Yeah, we do. I gave you game 1, you dog.
India scored 100. Good on them. That's it.
In 34 overs, Like, that's what the fuck are you doing?
And we chased that down because we're fucking incredible.
Georgia Vol, who replaces Healy, scored 46 in a first.
What happened to Healy? She got injured.
I think a strain.
Yeah.
So she's the replacement. Game 2.
The old Hazelwood.
Super sub. Sort of like the bowling, but for batting.
Batting. She keeper as well.
Vol?
Yeah.
No, they got Meg Lanning, I think.
Meg Lanning.
Is it? No, I've got that ferociously wrong. Ignore
She's
that.
retired, isn't she?
Dawn Fraser. No jokes. Game 2, Australia scored 300.
What's Kathy Freeman doing?
I don't want to know, respectfully. Australia scored 371. Who didn't fucking score is the real thing.
Yeah,
the goat of Australian sports.
That is the question I always ask.
Perry scored 105 and made it look fucking easy. Georgia Vol, as we just spoke about.
Yep.
Second game.
101. Ever. Jeez.
So big shoes to fill, and she's fucking
she's
filled them.
Filling her boots.
And Sutherland took 4-for. And rolled through the Indians.
60 for Stevie. Stevie Litchfield.
Oh, yeah. And
Phoebe Litch.
Steve Smith Litchfield. Phoebe, scored a nice 60.
That'd be a good looking baby.
Unders. Oh, yeah. Okay, moving on. And game 3, Australia, we batted first and we fucking went off. Annabelle Sutherland scored 110.
Yep.
Was the only one to get the 100, which was surprising considering the game before.
That's all you need.
Just one goes.
Just need one.
Gardner scored 56 and Talia McGrath, or McGrath, however it's
McGrath, isn't
it? I don't know how. The commentators, they're fucking me up. One will say McGrath. The other will say McGrath. And I'm like, surely it's McGrath.
It's not Glenn McGrath.
Glenn McGrath. India only scored 215. And Ash, as we just spoke about.
Ash Barty.
She took 5 for 30. Oh man,
she was a cricketer.
She was what wasn't she? AFLW cricketer. But yeah, Ash took 5 for 30. So Ash had a fucking game. Scoring runs with the bat and taking fucking mass poles.
Yeah, so...
I'm excited, man.
Not a good week to be an Indian, is it?
No, not at fucking all. I think the big thing is a lot of Australian women supporters were concerned about the older women leaving soon.
Yeah.
Fuck, put your concerns
There you
away
go.
because all the young Sheilas have come in and just... I mean, Georgia Voll's averaging fucking 80, for fuck's sake,
It's not bad.
in 3 games. Like, you'll take it.
Pretty good.
I think she missed out with a 40-odd in the third
Oh,
game.
dropper.
Fucking, yeah. Very Philip Hughes-like. Cunt's on fire, then they just randomly drop him 6 times. I watched that documentary, the Philip Hughes documentary. Have you watched it?
Watch the start of it.
It was quite good.
Yeah.
You should finish it.
Yeah.
Very good. Fuck, he could do that.
I started watching it because it came on after the test match, and then I fell asleep.
He was like the Kawaja before Kawaja.
Yeah.
Pick him, drop him, pick him, drop him,
Yeah.
pick him, drop him. Like, fuck me. Just pick and stick for a bit.
Mm.
Show a bit of confidence in your players.
Yeah. Well, when you look
Fuck
at his
me.
average, and like he was well and above.
Anyone.
Like he was averaging 40, might have been high 40s in
very
first
high.
class cricket, which you never see for years and years. So
Killed it.
well,
Literally, like, he was...
literally.
Oh, well, not literally, but he was killing it. Like, truly. Like, he was just scoring bulk runs. I mean, he took on Dale Steyn, Morne Morkel, Verlander in his first test. Got out for a duck. The next one he got 100.
Mm.
Thanks for coming. Now, I want to bring up a segment, and I've given you some time.
Yep.
We're going to just talk about Shiraz, or Siraj, a.k.a., and Travis Head.
Yep.
So I want you to give me 3 things. So how this is going to work. Example, Travis Head is the kind of bloke to walk your dogs for free. And negative or positive, you can pick. I know what you're going to do, but you can pick. Mohammed Siraj is the bloke, example, to not shout around a beers.
Mm.
We're going to do 3 each.
Right.
I want to see what you come up with.
Okay.
So we'll go the good guy in the media, Head.
Yep.
He's looked to be the good guy. And we'll go the bad guy, Siraj.
Okay.
Who do you want to start with?
Start with Head. We'll start with Head.
We'll
'cause
start
I
with
think,
the positive.
Yeah. You go first.
Do you want me to go first?
You go first. Start us off.
Travis Head is the type of bloke to bring the groceries in unasked.
Mm.
He would. Mum comes home, you wouldn't even have to ask him. He'd be out there. That's what I think.
I reckon he'd be. I like your idea.
Thanks.
I like your idea.
I want you to bring in my groceries. Eddie, just milk on the top fridge.
Nah, look, he's just the type of guy. The first thing that comes to mind, type of guy that would shout around, and not just for the mates. He would shout the whole bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big
Big win on the pokies.
Yeah. He'd put it all behind the bar. Yeah, buy everyone a drink. Yeah, get
Don't
them
worry
all
about
one.
Yeah, put on the tab, Graham.
Yeah.
Put on the tab.
Yeah, get him one, and someone else will come back. Oh, come on, what about me? Yeah, right, go on.
Yep. Travis Head is the kind of guy to stay back after the test and sign autographs for hours. He's that type of guy. Fan first.
Not a Peter Siddle.
No. Puts the kids first. He looks after the youth.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
He's that type of guy.
He's the type of guy that you'd let fuck your girlfriend. He's that type of guy.
Is she listening? Yes. I agree. No. Travis Head is the type of guy that you would love to introduce as your partner. First time meeting the parents. You're a bit nervous. Travis Head walks through the door. Nervousness, gone. He's that type of guy.
He's the type of guy that when you're reversing, he would get out of his car and he'd help you and be like,
Yep.
yeah, this much, mate, this much. You got plenty of room. Plenty of room.
They
Keep going. Righto, that's it.
Yeah, the old touch on the car.
That'll do. He's that kind of guy.
You know, those people, they need medals.
They
People
do.
that do that, especially in those, like, you go on a Bondi, you go on Manly,
Yeah.
parking's tight.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you trust him, don't you? You trust him with your life.
Trust them with your you are literally relying on this or this.
They could be an absolute cunt. Like, yeah, you got heaps of room. Bang. You've just totaled your car. And you've ridden off a Mercedes.
Yeah, not good. Not good
But
at all.
they don't do that, do they?
No. Now, Mohammed Siraj. We'll get onto his side. Would you like to start or would you like me to?
No. I'll start.
Okay.
He's the type of guy that would, when sitting down on the train, old lady would walk in, pregnant woman walks in, he's not getting up.
He's not giving
He's not getting up.
He's
sitting across 3 seats. He's got arms and legs spread.
Yeah, spread.
Yeah. He's got his bag on the seat.
Yeah.
He's one of them. AirPods are in.
He is that type of guy, isn't he?
Yeah,
he is that type of guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say this, but no, I'll keep it to last. It's a good one.
Okay. Save it.
Mohammed Siraj is that type of guy to speed in a speed zone. 40 Ks, he's fucking zinging through it. He doesn't give a fuck about the kids. He's shooting through it. Kids, hood ornaments.
Unacceptable, really.
Illegal.
Can't be having
Some
that.
would say.
Some would.
He's that type
Not me,
of guy.
but some would say.
Some would say.
Mm.
We just go on for 5 minutes. Yeah, he's that type of guy to me. He's not a good bloke.
Yeah.
Look after the kids.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. He's the type of guy that I think would be a slow walker. A slow walker,
Just
right?
in your way.
But he's in the way. Not a slow walker that moves to the side.
He knows what he's doing.
He's in the middle and he's just holding you up. You're
Yeah.
trying to get past him. He's going side to side. It's a
Yeah, I don't like those blokes.
he's standing
No.
standing in the middle of an escalator. You can't get past him. He's just in the way, being a pain.
Yep,
He's
I
one of
hate
them.
those.
He's one of them.
Now, I think this has affected everyone. And I truly think he would be this type of guy. Mohammed Siraj is the type of guy to cut in front of the queue, knowing what he's doing.
Yep.
Like, you know those blokes that just cut in front. They give you the quick little look like, yeah, I know what I've done. He's that type of guy, for sure. You're waiting in line patiently. He's just cut in front of you. Gives you a little look like, oh, let me in. No, fuck you, mate. Off you go. So, he's that type of guy. When I think of him, he'll cut in front of you. Willy-nilly.
Like it.
Yep. Thank you.
He's the type of guy that would snitch on his mates.
Oh, big snitch. If
big
he's
snitch.
getting out of that fucking...
Yeah.
If he's getting out of jail time...
Yeah.
It was Coley. It was
Yeah.
Coley.
Yeah.
Him. With the beard.
He's snitching when it's not even necessary. He'll make up lies to snitch.
Yep.
He's that kind of person.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to say the last one because it could be deemed racist.
Nah, say it.
I've got another one. I think I've got the
Nah,
one.
say the other one.
No, you'll like this one too. Mohammed Siraj is that type of guy that would scam you.
Ooh.
Now, hear me out. He'd buy mass tickets to a show and try and resell them to you. Grub activities. Brother, I cannot stand those motherfuckers.
The old scam callers.
All those scam callers that fucking hit your nan up who's got dementia. Leave me nan alone.
Oh, he'd be sitting at a call.
Dude,
He'd be sitting in a call center somewhere. Just
he's that type of guy. He'd try and scam you. He's a scammer. Look at him. He's scamming the Indian nation. They want a good bowler. And look what they've got.
they've got a cunt.
A cranky little fucking man-child with a shit beard, shit rig,
shit haircut.
How
long do you reckon he spends blow drying his hair?
Not long enough. Fucking work on your game.
Getting it fucking up like a...
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. That's it for me. He's just a shit bloke.
He is.
Sending off a bloke that scored 140s.
Yeah. Icing on the cake. I want to hear what the other one was that you were thinking of.
I'll tell you off. It's not nice.
It's not nice.
Like, it's your territories.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd have to be...
No.
Anyways, that was our little segment. Comments. Have we got comments this week?
No comments. No
Oh.
comments. No. Comments have been... Well, actually,
I'll give a shout out while you're doing that. Shout out to VJ. His birthday on Wednesday, the 11th. Big fan of the show.
Yes.
He's filled in before.
He has.
People say the darker will.
Some would say.
He says it. Not some. He says it. And shout out to LaShawn, my favourite cousin. We'll say favourite. Yeah, my favourite cousin, LaShawn, also shares a birthday with the great VJ.
Oh, what a
Both
what a
are
lucky
batsmen
lady.
and batswomen. So,
There you go.
obviously great batters born on that day. And what the fuck happened on my birthday? Fuck me. Thanks.
There you go.
Shout out to you, birthday people. Christmas is in. I'm seeing a increase in men slowly hitting the shopping centre. Now, fellas, I'm one of yous. I've got an idea. Black Friday just happened. Happens every year. Maybe do your shopping then.
No.
If something costs $1,000, it's going to cost you $600.
But I'm not thinking about it on Black Friday.
When it's the 22nd of December and I'm in the shops and there's 99.6% men, you're in trouble.
See, I'm with them.
No, I can tell.
I'm in that 96% because I don't think about it, right? And then I'm looking at me calendar.
Poor mama.
And it's like It's like the 20th of December, and I'm like, fuck, I haven't got anyone anything. Christmas is
Come on,
coming
man.
up, eh? I should probably do something.
Mum's only like fucking fed me and looked after me my whole life, Dad.
Well, it's just like, yeah, it's coming up. I'll get something, but then it like actually happens, and I'm like, oh,
shit.
it's in 3 days' time.
Christmas Eve.
So,
Hey, Mum, your present's coming next week, I promise.
so that's anyway. But no,
Yeah,
I'm
yep,
with them. I'm
yep,
with them
yep.
because Black Friday, that's still November, I think, isn't it? Maybe it's December, but it's like
late.
early.
It's like late. No, it's late November.
Late, yeah, it's late November. I'm not thinking about Christmas in November.
Shout out
It's-
to
it's
Will's
gotta-
future
it's-
misso.
It's got to be at least like December, like 15, and then I'll be like, oh, it's coming up.
Shit.
That's 10 days away. You know, we're getting down to the single digits on the old advent calendars.
The event calendar. The old chocky in the morning.
Run out of chocolate here. Better get something.
I swear Bilson's did one, eh?
They did, yeah.
1 year?
Yeah.
Should have got you one.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you found some comments,
Well,
I
I'm
see
going
you
a bit different here. Okay, instead of
Okay.
going to the Maccas and the Hungry
Fast
Jacks,
food's
and
been put to the side.
we're
I'm going to miss the Debbies and the
Yeah.
Marks and the
we'll get back to them next week.
next week.
But I think there might be some interesting comments in the cricket.com.au section. And now this is it is Head and Siraj penalised by ICC for Adelaide Test spat. So I don't know, I haven't read them, but I assume a post like that would bring out some good comments.
There'd be some funny ones.
Okay. This is a big one. I don't know what it says, but I'll read it. Knitton.
I know a knitting.
Yeah, I know one too, actually.
Good bloke. Imagine if it's the same guy. Remember the guy that came to the pub that night to watch the cricket at Sevo? You came late. That was knitting.
Was it?
He was knitting.
Was he the one celebrating and then he left early because
No.
Indians were losing? No, okay. He's a good
I think he
bloke
just left early because he had work.
then. Yeah.
And we're degenerates and we...
Yeah. Anyway, Knitton says, cricket is gentleman's game.
Cricket is gentleman's game.
Cricket is gentleman's game. But nowadays, cricketers' behaviour become very aggressive. They don't take opposite team friendly. They think they are not playing cricket, but fighting on the border. When we see shaking hands with each person after match is over, we feel nice gestures from each team, and that's spirit of game. ICCI, let's add an extra I in. Done good act. There you go. Thanks, Nitin.
ICCI.
ICCI. I don't know what the other I stands for, but there you go.
Well, thanks, Nitin. Appreciate your words.
Well
Well spoken.
spoken. Well said. Couldn't have said it any better myself.
I hope he's had 30 beers before.
Asim says, but only Siraj was fine. Oh, there you go. Only Siraj was
wasn't.
fine, was he?
They both were.
Oh, well, hey, that's not what Asim is saying.
How the fuck does a sim know?
I don't know.
Click on the article, you peanut. A sim.
Travis started it, but he will only get tap on the wrist. What an example of racism.
What the hell is that racism? That's actually pissing me off that we're bringing race into this.
Oh,
Both sides. Like, why?
well, the replies on here are great. Put the pipe down, mate.
Smoke Hezza, feel better.
And then he's come back and said, Uncle, we will continue to voice against racism. No one can put us the pipe down.
I think he doesn't get it. He doesn't get the reference. There's a bit of a language barrier missing there between both parties.
It's a shame that ICC even penalised Head.
Why are they paying?
But there are stupid people in the world who say that Head started. And then Asim, he comes back again. You thought he was gone, he's back.
Asim's got time.
Do you want me to send you Dennis Lilly videos? He used to do far worse. That's, yeah. Throwing ball in batsman direction. If you do it, it's for the wicket keeper. But when someone else does it, it offends you. Lilly used to swear, throw balls. Even he physically kicked Javed Minaded. I've butchered that name.
You have.
What's his name? Javed Minaded. I don't know,
Yeah,
something.
you're close.
I'm close. I know the player, but anyway.
Good player.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly is wild.
But he was just another favourite kid.
Hmm.
There you go.
Do you want to hear my comments of the week? I've been revving up some.
Have you?
I'm assuming Indians.
Yeah.
And there was a post on Instagram. I don't know if you can find it. I'll find it and I'll post it. I simply wrote, "All is well. Head is still the father of India." And let's just say the majority of the comments were, "So does that make Kohli the grandfather?" And I said, "It's your opinion. Make it what you want." So then they wrote, "So Kohli is your father?" And I replied, "I wish he was. I'd get lots of nice presents." And I was they just couldn't get the joke. It was a joke.
I think you'll like this comment.
Okay.
This is quite a positive one for Travis Head.
Yep.
From Supratic.
Yep.
I think. That was bad from Siraj. Head is the head of Hyderabad.
He is.
He's the head of Hyderabad batting lineup and our good friend.
Good friend.
He's a good friend. Good friend.
See? Head gets some love from all around the world. We all love Head.
I think it was just a heat of the moment occasion and they patched well after the match.
You know what? Say his name again.
Do I have to?
I actually agree with every word he said.
Supratic.
Except for the king of the Hyderabad.
Head of Hyderabad. He's the head of Hyderabad.
I actually agree with what he said. Heat of the moment. Let's move on. Seriously. Like, he's spot on.
Manoj, aggression is important for better gameplay and entertainment. They aren't a couple to kiss each other in between or after the match.
Okay. Thanks, mate. Thanks for clearing that. I'm sure Jess was worried. Poor Jess Head was just worried. Oh, shit. I've lost my man to Siraj. Not good.
A bit of jealousy.
I've just had a baby. Might lose my man. Bit of kissing. After the match, that is. Have you got a question of the week? Otherwise, you're going to be there for hours enjoying yourself.
There's a lot about Dennis Lilly.
Well, he's a bit of a... Not a nice man.
They've got to go back a long way, though, don't they, to make a case
actually,
for themselves?
I'll bring it up. England, New Zealand are the hardest team to follow in world cricket. They defeat India at home. India's home, 3-0. And they can't even get a sniff in their own country against England, who are batting like it's a T20. They can't catch. They dropped Harry Brooks seven times. Yeah. He scored 140 odd. What the fuck's going on there, dude? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, don't know.
Like this is Southie's last test series, and they're playing like absolute dog shit.
They are.
Actually, I have a question of the week.
Hit me.
The next Fab 4, we've had Smith, Kohli, Root, and who would you say is the fourth? Williamson. Right? Who do you think the next generation's version of that will be? I've got my four.
You go. I've got no idea.
I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. Harry Brook. I think he's good. I hate to admit it. I think he's good. Sorry. That's just how it is. I'm going to butcher this. My Sri Lankan friend Kulusu Mendes, batting at 6'7", averaging 80, and he looks fucking... He was listed as an all-rounder. He's a fucking batsman. They're my top two. I think Ravindra has a chance to be one of the four. Ravindra has a chance. I don't know how big of a chance, but a chance. And Constas, I think when he does get his chance, I think he's in for a big, big career. Massive career. Obviously, Harry Brook's probably going to be a lock. He's killing it.
I like it.
They're my Fab 4.
I like it. I'll agree with you because I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably a hard one to hit you with.
Yeah. Jaiswal, he might be there. Jaiswal.
Yeah, well...
Cameron Green.
For me, it's...
Cameron Green, I think, batting at 4 looked really good in
True,
over
I'm
in New
forgetting
Zealand.
about him, mate. Yeah,
So
for me, it's either Ravindra or Jaiswal. I think Jaiswal's ahead of him, but I think he'll be like a Ross Taylor. I think Ravindra will just be really consistent, and then hit twilight years and just fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be in the same, like the elite tier, but I think he'll be...
Maybe that tier under.
Yeah.
Sort of like Ben Stokes, in a way. He's always been, under those top 4, always sort of...
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Stokes. Like, he's always been there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my
There
fat
you
ball.
go.
Especially Mendes. I have big raps on Mendes.
Mm.
I've watched him bat.
You
Fuck
like
me.
your Sri Lankans?
He's no bro. He's. I wish he was Australian.
Mm.
He's so good. It's fucked.
Yeah. Now I touched on earlier, been dabbling in a bit of crypto, a bit of Bitcoin.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I've been getting on it since my mate Trumpy, he got the election.
Your mate.
My mate.
You are now mates.
We're good
okay,
mates.
Cool.
We're good mates.
Now you're fucking mates. Cool. This is the weirdest fucking month of the podcast I've ever experienced.
But he apparently
Why is there a red dot on your head? Don't say anything negative
good mates,
about
good mates,
Trumpy.
good mates. I promise. Apparently,
Sniper.
apparently, he's going to get in right when he joins the office, the Oval Office. He's really big on the bitcoins and the cryptocurrency. So now is the time, they reckon. Now is the time to invest.
Can I ask who they are?
Just the people, the smart people.
What YouTube channel are you watching? This feels very like sixth grader
He
finance chat at the ground. I just bought some crypto.
He has three subscribers, and I trust him with my life savings.
His name is Just Bob. He sometimes plays cricket.
But when I've been having a look at the different crypto markets, right? It's not just the Bitcoin. That's the big dog.
You mean the coins?
The coins.
Yeah.
The coins. Bitcoin is the big dog, right?
Yeah,
but
it's the main network.
Yes, but there's others. Okay.
Well,
and there's just like random ones. I've always been a fan of Dogecoin. That's always
it's a meme.
That's always appealed to me. But there's a lot of other ones. There's like Shiba Inu coin. There's Goat coin, Rat coin.
So you like all the meme
lot of different ones. They're funny. So what I thought we'd do is we just find a random coin. Okay. We won't do it now because it'll take time. But the listeners, they can have a say. I think. Let me know what coin that we should invest in. As the rough, we could have rough coin. We could make our own.
What do we offer them back?
I don't know, nudes. Skyrocket.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
But
nudes.
But send in whatever coin you want me to invest in. I'll put $100 on it.
Jesus.
And then each week we can kind of analyse how we're going.
$6 per week.
We'll see how long it takes to lose it all.
You're gonna get memed. You're gonna go Doge. You're gonna end up.
I'm all right with that.
Minus $36.
Give me whatever it is. I'll put $100 on it and we'll track it each week.
Unless Elon says Doge is the best, you're in shit house. You're no chance.
He's a big fan of Doge apparently.
He is. He was the reason it went nuts.
So
he literally controls the market. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So
anyways,
maybe Rat's a good one with the Virat.
You don't like Virat though.
Yeah.
Do you want to get around something you like?
That's true. That's
like
true.
Headcoin.
Headcoin. Yeah, that could be good.
Manus coin.
Headmaster, they're calling him. I've seen a lot of comments. Headmaster.
The Prince of Adelaide. I love that. It's like the Prince of Penrith. The Mayor of Adelaide is so good. The boys. Anyways, we have a bet of the week.
Cummins to win the toss.
Oh, God.
Put the life savings on it.
Will is going to be 0-3 heading into the third test that
Put all your bitcoins on it. It's
it's
happening.
Just fucking don't do that. I'm going to go McSweeney. 50. First innings.
I don't like it.
That's my bet of the week. Remember, if you're going to bet, do it responsibly.
I think Australia win the toss. We bat, and he gets out early. But you win some, you lose more.
You've just broke my heart. I'm one from 2 on my bet so far. So.
Anyway.
Hide your kids. Hide your wives.
Shammy's coming to town.
Goodbye.